once. Okay, we are going live. We are going live. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I know the stream is starting to go off. Happy Cinco de Mayo. What a day for holidays. Yesterday we had May the 4th be with you, and then today we have Cinco de Mayo. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and say some of this to everybody. Let me go back in and zoom in. Great, guys. One second, make sure my Wi-Fi is good. Just give me 1 second, everybody. Let me just go ahead and say some hellos. I don't know, my thing is my teeth are all the way like there, so I'm like, well, so close. Hey Mindy, how are you doing baking? Woohoo! Super exciting. Hello Todd. Hello Natalie. Hello virtual dinner party. Hello James. Hello Reese. Hello Francisco. Hello Alyssa. Hello Katie. Welcome everybody coming in. Hello, hey. If you guys haven't yet, please go ahead and give the stream a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you share it out with your friends and family. Hello Sergey from Russia. I hope you're doing fabulous. So yeah, yesterday was May the 4th. Be with you, which was pretty cool. Big day for social media people to post pictures of them in Galaxy's Edge, looking all cool. I had a really cool picture on my Instagram where I was like doing the Force, and I was like, I looked really cool. I thought I looked really cool. And then today is Cinco de Mayo, which is pretty interesting. So basically I figured it's Cinco de Mayo. We're gonna make a Mexican dessert, which will be churros. And another thing about churros is it's a park favorite. It's a park favorite. Like, who doesn't want to go to a theme park and eat a churro? So that's my thought on it. So, because I was kind of looking at recipes, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna make? That's why I was kind of brainstorming, like, what am I gonna make tomorrow? I was sitting there brainstorming, and then I was like, churros wouldn't be a bad idea because Cinco de Mayo. So yeah, we went ahead and I made churros, and they came out really good. Where they're at. Is the signal good for you guys? Because sometimes my thing's saying my signal's dropping, but I think the signal's pretty good. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything exciting with me. So happy Cinco de Mayo, James. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I ventured out for the first time yesterday in a long time, besides like little trips to like the store. I went to Cocoa Beach, which was super exciting. I have not been anywhere really overly exciting in like almost like since March. So it was very exciting. It was like, whoa, I'm actually at somewhere that's like not my house. So it was super exciting. I went with Jen. We went. It was super cool. Like, the weather was perfect. We saw cruise ships, and we got to see like a bunch of ships. We got to see 2 Disney ships, which were the Disney Dream and Disney Fantasy. They were way out into the ocean. And then there was the Oceana. And then it was after Oceana, it was, I'm trying to think of the other cruise lines that were out there as well. And then the Norwegian Getaway was out there as well. So there's a lot. I'm a sad Mexican. I had a taco salad for Cinco de Mayo. Oh, I know, like times like this. Ahoy, ahoy, Dapper Canuck. Hello, Jack Santa Claus Logan. How are you doing? Hey, Mindy. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. Do you usually do like, because you're Mexican, do you usually do like a big celebration? Like, do you go out to like a Mexican restaurant? Because I know that's like a lot. Like, we have a Mexican restaurant very close to my house, and whenever it's like Cinco de Mayo and like it's right next to my Publix, it's always like insane. Like on Cinco de Mayo, like the cars. But this year, it's probably not that insane. Something tells me because of everything happening. We are opening slowly down here in Florida. Very, very big turtles. So basically, we had opened restaurants up, and they can only be at 25% capacity, I think, for both inside and outside, or one or the other. It's one of those two. So basically, yeah. So basically, that's what's happening. So I'm pretty sure they are open, but they're probably open at a very, very, very tiny capacity, right? So I had Mexican any Mexican food. I had like rice. Well, I guess rice is like, it's Latin America, right? I always do this. Oh my gosh, I was like, where is this food from again? So I'm funny. I try to be really funny. So anyways, let's begin. We're gonna begin slowly. So basically, I'm gonna go ahead and follow the ingredients. I have 2 phones today. Woo woo. So perks of streaming from home, you borrow another person's cell phone. Be like, hey mom, can I borrow your phone? And she's just like, sure. So let me just go ahead and check that description section down below. And that's not your all-step recipe. If you guys do decide to make this at home, I have the step-by-step down below, so you guys don't have to go way back into the stream. So, oh, you should have done make cinnamon buns delight from Taco Bell that makes breakfast. Oh, what is this? Oh, I'm just playing my thing. That's funny. I love Mexican food. It's always in my meal plans. I love Mexican food. What I love, I don't know if this is considered Southwest or this is considered like, you know, like Hispanic or whatever it is. I love Chipotle. Chipotle is like the best thing ever. I haven't had Chipotle in like 2 months since this pandemic began. Oh my gosh, it is so good. I usually get the bowl and I get like rice. I get guacamole. Hi Susan, hi Jason. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Yeah, it's so good. I miss Chipotle. I really need to like, Chipotle is life. Yes, Jason. Oh my gosh. I miss it. I need to go back like as soon as possible. Like that's like my go-to. I like Moe's too. Moe's is kind of similar, but like I really love Chipotle. Hi Alyssa, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. You're doing great. So let me go ahead and follow the instructions of this recipe. Let's go down to the description section down below and find out what's happening. So. Okay. So ingredient instructions: boil the water in a medium pan, such as this one. This is a medium pan bowl thingy. Then add the sugar and water until it dissolves. Add the oil and remove the pan from the stove. Add the flour and stir until you combine pour the mixture into it. Okay, cool. So let me just read here. Just give me 1 second, you guys. Just reading. I'm just going over this recipe because I only made it like once and not newish at it. Mexican would say that it's not Mexican food. Mexican and I eat that. I eat there all the time. I love it. I love Chipotle. OMG, child, your youth is glowing happiness and beauty. Oh, thank you so much. I try. Oh, thank you, Todd, for doing that, posting the recipe. So basically, and we're doubling it. I also want to give you guys a reminder, like the first batch, and I got you guys gonna remind me to double it because something else I'm even gonna forget. The first batch I made, it only made like a few, and I want more because it's like I have 5 other people living in this house. So we were gonna boil 2 cups of water, and basically what it's gonna do after that, boil, then add. Okay, so then once it's boiled, then we add the sugar and salt and all that. So let me go ahead and we'll begin that first step. It's really quick to make, so we'll just kind of take our time with it. So we have 1 cup, and then we go ahead and get a 2nd cup. cup number 2. Alrighty then. Very good. And then we're gonna turn on the stove. So, thank you for doing that, Todd. Yeah, basically, whatchamacallit, I wish I had like a better setup for this, like the stove. It's kind of awkward because I'm kind of like sideways, whoops. So, but it's not a big deal. It's okay. We'll get by. So basically, we're gonna let this boil for like, we're gonna wait for this to boil, and then after that we add, I have that here as well. I need, hold the recipe again. So after that, we add the sugar and salt into there. So then we'll do that. We'll do the sugar and salt once this is boiled. So, hey, Aurelian, I hope you're doing great. There is no try, only due to, yes, said it best by, you know who said it best was Master Yoda. Sorry, my words were like all over the place. I had a Chipotle Choco last week. It was delicious. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had tacos there. I like getting the burritos, but like, here's the thing I found with the burritos, which are kind of annoying, is that they fall apart. Like, you'll take a bite and then it just kind of all like falls apart on you. So that's why I usually get the bowl, because I feel like it's easier to eat. But so yeah, that's what I usually end up doing, and it's really good. What do I get in it? I usually get the sofrita meat because I don't eat meat. I get rice, guacamole, beans, vegetables, different kinds of vegetables. So I've never had the burritos. It's too big. I know it's really big. Like, you do pack a lot in there, but it's not like solid. Like, you like take a bite and it's like just all falls apart on you, which is kind of a teeny bit annoying when it does that. So I kind of been avoiding that. But the bowls, yes, I love the bowls. Oh, so good. Hey Reese, how are you doing? I hope everything is doing decent in England. I know you guys are still in shutdown over there. So hopefully you're doing fantastic with that. I'm just gonna check my notification. So this has to boil. It doesn't take long because it's not that much water. It's only 2 cups of water. Usually with stuff like that, it doesn't take very long. So, okay, I think my camera, okay, actually, yeah, we're good. I just realized we're good. So with the camera. Oh, you don't eat meat either, Kate? Kate? So you're right, I'm vegan actually, but that's super cool if you're like vegetarian or vegan. That's super cool. So, I was actually thinking food from San Francisco is amazing. Bread bowls are I eat at Disney. Oh yes, bread bowls are the best. So the next is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let this boil for like just another minute. So, but yeah, that's super cool because it's like I always try to like find like non-meat options at Disney, and I'm always like the first one. So I always try to be like post like the non-meat like stuff at Disney. So it's always fun to find. So hey Sherry, how are you doing? So let me go ahead and do that. So the next one is, because I don't think you're supposed to overly boil it. So let me just catch up on this chat here real quick. I had my days when I eat meat, I feel bloated. I had a plant-based sausage with rice for lunch. Oh, plant-based sausage, that's super delicious. I've been vegetarian for about oh my gosh, that's a really long time. That's super long, that's awesome. Where is, oh yeah, oh my goodness. Let me just really quickly just find out, okay. It's 2.5, so that'd be 5 tablespoons of sugar. And then we'll do, and then it's a teaspoon of salt because we're doubling it. 2.5 plus 2.5 is 5. Basic, simple math, and a good baking trick when you're doing baking things. So sugar, that's 1. Sugar, because it's starting to boil, that's 2, because we don't want it to evaporate either. So it's kind of like a tricky call. That's That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Okay, perfect. And then we have the salt. What's the salt? What did I do with that? Oh, no, that's pepper. What is the salt? I'm a mess. Hang on. I had it here. Somebody moved it. Somebody probably moved it. Oh no. Hang on. Where is it? Where is the salt? Oh my gosh. I mean, it's not the end of the world if there is no salt. Hang on. I found the salt. I got help. So basically then what you want to do is, I'll just catch up on this chat. This is a teaspoon. So you go like that. And then you let boil. Let's see how long you let it simmer for, because I don't memorize this recipe. So, you know, 1 second. Just goes in and stir this. So I'm a mess. I'm like, we're good. We're stirring it. All right, let me catch up on this chat. So basically you want to stir it. I stirred it. I'm sorry, you guys. I gotta check the recipe. Okay. Add that until it dissolves. All right, so then it looks like it's pretty dissolved. That did not take very long. So then let me go ahead and check the stream out. Check up on this chat here in between takes. So hello Sherry. I think I said hi to you. Heather, do you have a favorite a chocolate bar? So I ate these one things. I'm gonna take them out my refrigerator that are really good. So I eat these things. It's probably like my favorite like chocolatey snack. It's called Justin's. They're like these really healthy peanut butter cups. And yeah, I eat these like a lot and they're really good. They're dairy free, so, and they're vegan. So I know that it says on there like they might be made in a facility that makes like stuff with eggs, or they might contain eggs and milk, but like usually with stuff like that, I'm pretty itself is pretty much vegan, so I ate that. Oh, you feel loved. Aw. Let me just go through. Let me just catch up on this chat really quick. We're gonna put onto here. Oh, I'm angling you guys all wrong. All wrong. There we go. Okay, so basically after that, the oil is on. Add oil, add oil, remove from pan from this. Wait, hang on. I just had a bad thought. Add oil and remove from pan from the stove. We add oil and remove. Oh, am I supposed to add this to the bowl? Hang on. I'm just gonna send a quick message to somebody. Give me 1 second. I got this. There we go. This is probably gonna be a fail. Okay. Sorry. trying to catch up on this chat here. All right. 2 seconds. So let me go ahead and catch up on this chat here. That was pretty funny. I had a moment. So I'm trying to multitask. It's not going very well. Hi Cheryl, how are you doing? Hang on. 1 second. Hang on. I might have messed this up. I have to message somebody who had the recipe. In 1 second. In 1 second. One second. Give me 1 second. I'm so... Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys an update. So this is what happens when you go live. This is what happens when this is unedited. I'm trying to figure out if I need to add more oil or not. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'll catch up on the chat. Okay. So I think I need to add 5 more tablespoons to the pot. I'm trying to find that out though. Otherwise we can try it again. Hey Lauren, give me 1 second, you guys. We're good. We're good. Okay. So I gotta add 5 more tablespoons of oil to the pot, and I also need to check on the recipe. Give me 1 second. 1 second, you guys. So basically add the oil and remove it from the pan. So I gotta go ahead and add the oil and then remove it from the pan, from the stove. Add flour, stir until it's combined. Pour. Okay, that's what it is. She's having a moment. She's good. All right, so basically then I need to go ahead and add 5 more of these beautiful tablespoons into the bowl. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I know there's some already added to here. So let's go ahead and do that. I think that we'll do about that because that was a little extra. So then what we're gonna do after that is we're gonna go ahead and now I'm gonna check up on this chat. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm get it. Okay, flour. So then basically, give me 1 second. So then it's 4 cups of flour. Hang on 1 second. I'm just gonna. Give me 1 second. This is not actually coming from Natalie. This is actually one I found on the computer. Okay. Okay. We're back in business. All right. So then, it's 4 cups. But this is what happens. This is what happens when you go live. You have mishaps. This is the beauty of it. It's actually kind of the beauty of it too, because it's live and it's kind of funny, to be honest. I don't know. I try to laugh at myself when I make mistakes. I really do. I really try to. Well, depending on the mistake. In this instance, it's funny. It's real funny, actually, because I got really confused for a brief moment. It's really funny, but I hear something in the background. Give me 1 second. I just got to send another message. Okay. So then we need this. I'll catch up on the chat in 2 seconds, you guys. Hey, Jen. Hey, Jen, from Your Symphorium. We're having some technical issues with the recipe, but it's all good. I'm just having a bit of a moment, but it's all good. One second. And then we're gonna go mix it together. So warm, which is good. Oh wow, this looks really good. All right, we're getting some batter. This good. The batter is mixing very, 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 very well, so which is good. Still pretty warm because I didn't take it off the stove, so we still want it to be like a warm batter. Yeah, this is mixing very well. I'm very happy with myself at the moment. Let me go ahead and just double check the recipe one more time because I think the next step is now frying it, basically. So basically I took the flour and that, then I need oil. I have oil for flat. Flour, stir, combine, pour the mixture into a plastic bag, and then large star tip. All right, perfect. So yes, it's a good mixture. I forgot to show you guys what's happening. So this is a nice, good, thick mixture, which is good. It's like almost like pancake mix. That's like the best way to describe it. So that's my opinion. The best way to describe it, it's like a pancake mix. That's what's reminding me of. Not really watery. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy how this is turning out. So let me just go ahead. Just give me 1 second, you guys. Let me go ahead and go off stage really quickly and put some oil into here. And then, all right, so then what you're gonna wanna do is take this. This is the complicated part. 1 second, you guys. So here we go. All right, so then basically we got this really nice thick mixture, super thick. It's awesome. So it'd be nice to eat all the junk food, still look good as You're funny, David Mendoza. So we're looking good here. So then we're gonna go ahead. Give me 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna send a quick message. You guys are doing great. Share the stream out if you haven't already. Give it a thumbs up. Come see me. Not do well with baking, but that's okay because it happens. We all have mishaps. So one second. Give me 1 second, you guys. Hello, Travels with, oh my goodness. Let me go ahead and check up on this chat really quickly because I feel so bad. So, is that your dog coughing? I don't know who was coughing. Travels with Angie. Welcome, welcome. Let me just quickly catch up on this chat. So, you guys are doing great. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm gonna go ahead and check. Let me just catch up. Okay. So, you're doing fine. I'm trying. We're doing good. It's all good. When I mess up with cooking, I always tell my friends, eat at your own risk. So, it's okay. Da, 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 da. You got this, Heather. It's okay. Heather, you're too cute. Hi, Todd. Oh, hey, Todd. You're good, Andrea, for being late. Yeah, I realized, yeah, I know Tanya was on there. I was on Spoke's channel earlier. That's so exciting. That's super exciting. Okay, we're caught up. We're caught up, I think. Give me 1 second. You guys are doing great. You guys, thanks for bearing with me. All right, so I'm debating on starting over, but I don't know. I feel like it's like a batter. Turn this off. So thank you so much. Yes, so I hit the thumbs up button for you guys. So basically, here is the batter. Or here is this. Guys, like it's thick. I just am debating if it needs to be thicker. That's what I'm trying to decide. But this is what it looks like. I think it can work. I really do think it can work. I just know it's supposed to be, I think, a little more doughy, but I really think this could work. So I think I'm gonna attempt it. I think I'm gonna attempt it. If it doesn't go well, it's a very quick recipe, so I'm gonna redo it. Not a big deal. I'm just trying not to make things a big deal here. So then basically after that, what they say to do, and this is kind of, oh, here's over here. So this is the fancy part. So then you're gonna wanna put this in like a plastic bag like this. Like a plastic bag, because this is the next part. So basically, I'm gonna open the plastic bag up. You're gonna go ahead and pour the mixture in. I'm gonna try to pour the mixture in. Because then it's supposed to be like, you know, like how you make frosting, like a frosting tip? It's kind of like that. But if it does not go well either, this is I'll just whip up another batch. No big deal. Makes me happy. I do not have to bake, or I would be doing this at the same time. Okay. And then here comes the fun part. What we're gonna do is for baking, put the bag in a large cup, then oh, I guess I can look at it ladled it. That's true. I wasn't thinking. It's all good. Let me catch up on the chat really quickly. But yes, happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, oh, hello, Horizons. I might have missed your hello. I think we're good. I think we're caught up. Okay, just wanted to be sure. So basically, so it looks like it's kind of still warm. I got some here. So then basically, let me just make sure. I might have to prep the sugar because you have to like roll it in sugar and stuff because it's a churro. So let me go ahead and double check one more thing before I go ahead and fry this. Yes, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you guys have not already. It's always a party. I put some pictures of myself at the beach on my story, which was super cool. So be sure to check those out. Let me go ahead and see here. Okay, that's easy. Perfect. Let me go ahead and grab myself a plate because I'm going to want to put them on a plate when this is all done. So then we go ahead and turn this on. We're going to let fizzle. I might have to grab a spatula, but that's pretty simple. I have one lying around somewhere. So let's go ahead and do that. Give me 1 second while I go ahead and grab a spatula. Spatula. I think I have to grab a spatula. I think it's in this drawer. If not, oh, there's one in the sink. Let me go ahead and quickly wash that off. In 2 seconds, you guys are doing great. Thanks for staying around. I'm excited. Now the next step is making the dough. So basically what you're gonna need to do is pretty simple, is stove's on. Let's get this a little bit fizzling. I think that's the word for it. Let's get this a little bit to a point where, there we go. Come on. Well, we'll simmer. We'll simmer so it makes like little poppy noises. And then we'll go ahead and pour. So, all right, just give me 1 minute. One minute. What you're going to do is you're going to want to cut. I think we're good. We're going to begin. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to like cut it to here, like that. You're going to want to like pour it a little bit. Start it. Hurts. I burn myself. So then you're gonna want to like I used a little too much dough here. That's okay then. I'm gonna cut this in half. I'm trying to make a churro here. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right. So then basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to angle it down like this. As you guys can see well over there. And So it's not gonna be like a traditional churro where it's like round-ish. Oh, here we go. Probably make it that. There we go. So, if this does not turn out well, what I'll probably do is I'll try to make one more attempt. Because, I mean, it was a really quick recipe. I was kind of a little bit worried it was too quick. And I was trying to space it out. So. Give me 1 second. Oh, hey, Scott. Is Scott in the chat? I totally missed it. Hey, Scott. Hey, I hope you're doing good. All right, so then basically what you're going to want to do is kind of roll it around. This is looking like a kind of like a pancake. Well, what I might do is I might attempt to make another batch. But I just do that. Give it a couple minutes for us to do that. All right, simmering. That hurt. I like burned myself. I don't know, we'll try one more. Otherwise, what I might do is I might go ahead and do a redo. I think I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. I think I might have added too much oil to this because I was having it like, I think that's what happened. I added too much oil into the pot itself. So let me go ahead and see how this flows. It's looking like a pancake, which, oh. We can make some. So, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna send a quick message. Start over. So basically, this was a fail, but this is what happens with live videos. Is the beauty of live videos is that it's live. So that's the beauty of it, is you get to see like the attempts and the failures. But that's good, but that's okay because that's like real in my opinion. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a redo. I think we're going to start over the whole recipe right from the beginning. Because what happened was it was my fault, is I put the oil that was in the pan because I thought it was set for that. And that was my fault. So I think I put way too much oil into the batter itself. And I didn't do it quickly enough. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go start over. We're just going to go start from the beginning, from the very top. So, hey Jeffrey, I'm doing good. All right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to ask My mother actually was the one that found this recipe. I'm gonna ask her something real quick. So I'm gonna mute the stream and I'll be 2 seconds. I'm back. So that was my mess up, is I've added too much oil, but that's okay. It's all okay because we're gonna redo this because we're a boss. So hey, it's the baking. Yes, Cheryl is the queen. She's the baking queen. That is for sure. I am not the baking queen. I am the baking amateur person. So but Cheryl would have gotten this probably like without an issue. She always bakes, and her food always looks like really, really good. It always makes me hungry when I see your baking pictures. So, starting from the top, pretend that the last half hour did not happen. Wipe it from your memories. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this bowl out real quick. So, hopefully I've given you guys some entertainment for this afternoon. Give me 1 second, you guys. Baking is on Sunday. In my house. That's great. Perfect. All right. So then basically, what we're gonna do is I'm not gonna pay attention too much to the chat. So basically, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna quickly redo this now. I'm gonna look up the recipe and we're gonna quickly just redo it, and we're gonna do it right because I now know my mistakes. So. Alright, so basically what we're going to do is pretend this past half hour did not happen. This was a trial, this was an error. It happens, no big deal. So basically what we're going to do, boil 2 cups of water in a medium bowl. And then you don't want it to be overly boily. So then basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do 1 single batch. We're going to do 1 cup of water. And then you're going to add the sugar in that and then the oil. Perfect. So basically while that boils, I'm going to get everything set up so it's like boom, boom, boom. Add the oil and then add the flour. So basically what I need to do is I'm going to go over one more time. Water, and then once it's boiled, add the sugar and salt. Add the oil and remove from the pan from the stove. So we'll slide it over. And then we add the flour and stir until it's combined. You are learning, Heather, and that's awesome. I'm trying. I really am. This is out of my element. My element is the theme parks. This is out of my realm. So back to the beginning. We're gonna do a cup of water. Then we're gonna go ahead and have it boil. And then we're gonna slide it on, and then once it's a little bit boiled, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get the sugar and the vanilla right in, and then we're going to go ahead and add that oil, and then we're going to remove it from the pot. So let's do it now. All right, so Ben, basically, let me go ahead. Oops, this is a little noise. Basically, and then basically after that, so we're gonna do a single batch it just to be safe. It's better to be safe than sorry. So a cup of water, then we have 2.5 tablespoons of sugar, and then a half teaspoon of salt. So let's get that 2.5 measurements of that. We're gonna go ahead. We'll just go ahead and pour that into a bowl. Let me go ahead and grab myself a bowl. Hey, that Florida feeling. How are you guys doing? Is there a bowl here? No. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna get prepped and ready. I'm not gonna pay attention to the chat for just a couple minutes. And then we're gonna apologize in advance. And then we'll just do that. Perfect. All right. And then we got the, this is, what I really like about these is they already have like ones already indented. So this is a teaspoon. So the half teaspoon, it's like a little, there's like a little bowl in there where it's like almost like you can do half measurements. So we're gonna fill that tiny little bowl up. Perfect, like this. Great. Let me go ahead and double check one other thing. Oh, it's right here on my phone, on this phone here. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. Then right after that, you let it dissolve, and then once that dissolves, you add the oil in. And to the pan, oil is 2 tablespoons of oil. Perfect. All right, let this oil a little bit. And then we add the flour. We got this. We can do it. If we can dream it, then we can do it. Yes, we can. If you want to do a little bit of a cough rubber. Oh, there's the spoon. So let this boil a little bit more. You want to get a little bit more boiling, just like a tad bit. We got this. So hopefully everybody's doing great. For all of you just joining, happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I probably don't pronounce it right, but that was okay. I hope everybody's doing good. How's everybody? Is anybody celebrating at home? Is anybody doing anything exciting? Let this boil. It's getting there. It's starting to boil. There we go. So then we got 2.5 cups. It looks like it's starting to boil. We don't want like a rumbling boil. We want like a soft boil. So 2.5. So this is 1. And then we're going to go in and do another half, another 2, because it's 2.5. And then we're going to go ahead and do another half. So this is about half of that. And then we're going to do a half teaspoon of this of salt. So perfect. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of mix it together until it kind of dissolves. So I'll let you guys know when it's dissolving. Let me go ahead and I'm going to show you guys. So hello, Sergey. Let me go ahead and show you guys what's happening at the moment so you guys can get an inside view of my pot. So basically, you want to let it dissolve a little bit. And then after that, it's 2 tablespoons of oil, of any kind of cooking oil. I don't know, I think I have like, I don't know what I have. It's just oil. So then we're going to go ahead and add that to the mixture as well because that dissolved. So then we're going to add some oil. We're just going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. We're not going to go too crazy here. So then we're going to do that. I'm just going to mix it. Make sure it's all mixed. And then we're going to go ahead and what we're going to go ahead then is let it boil for a minute. While that goes down, I'm going to start getting my first cup of flour. There we go. We're going to remove it from the pan itself. And then we're going to go ahead and pour the flour into this mixture here. So that is 1 cup of flour. And then we're just going to kind of scrape it around. So. And we have 2. Perfect, just like that. So then I'm going to go ahead and mix it together. There we go. There we go. We're getting like a dough now. This is what it's supposed to be, like a dough. There we go. Now it's coming together beautifully. Oh, this is looking glorious, I think. So just give me one moment. I meant to use my hand. This always happens where like my hands are clean. There we go. There we go. Oh wow, this is coming together. You love, oh, my house is colorful. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. When we moved here, like almost 12 years ago. There we go. Look at the doughy texture. I know it needs a little more stirring, but we're good. This is like cookie dough. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is so beautiful. We're looking much better now. There we go. Alrighty then, you guys. Look how beautiful this is. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So, yes, I've seen paint green is our kitchen. Pink, there's like a pink wall. We always have that pink wall. My brother always makes fun of my mom for picking that, like a pink accented wall. And then purple's my bedroom, and then blue's our family room. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is good. All right, now this is fabulous. We're on the right direction here. I think I just put too much oil in there. So then the next step after that is to put the mixture in a Ziploc bag, and then you could do a star tip. I don't have any star tips. Unfortunately, I didn't have any star tips, which is like for frosting. Oh, you're so sweet. You're the best culinary specialist in the US. Oh gosh, thank you, Sergey. I don't think I'm the best. I'm definitely not the best. I'm probably in the top worst, but that's okay. Okay, so then basically we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna add some more oil to the pan itself, and then let it fry. And then when we're done, we coat it in sugar. Oh, your mom loves green? Oh yeah, that's super cool. I'll catch up on the chat completely in a minute. Let me go ahead and, let me just go ahead and rinse this pot real quick, just for 2 seconds. It's all good. It's okay because we can put it back in. Let me go ahead and turn off the stove so nothing sets on fire. Watch my house burn down. So we're gonna go ahead and move this. I'm gonna go ahead and move this over a little bit for 2 seconds. Let me go ahead and wipe this down so it's not totally atrocious. And then we're gonna go ahead and add some more oil. So let's go ahead and do that. Just wipe this down real quick. Just a little wipe down, no big deal. So great. All right, then we're gonna add some more oil into the pan itself. So just a little bit like this. We want a lot because it's like we're deep frying it, kind of. Perfect. This is perfect, I think. We might need to add a little more. We shall see if time goes on. So, I'm going to angle you guys down so you guys can see it a little bit more, so you see what's happening. So then I'm going to grab another plastic bag. Thank goodness I had two. Actually, we're going to go ahead and just grab a new one. Another whole new gallon size bag, because that one a little bit little bit messy. So, oh, look at Scott talking in Russian. That's awesome. You guys can have a whole conversation. Baking with Heather is so fun. I'm glad you guys find this fun and not like a laughing stock. But you guys can laugh. I want to make sure you guys are entertained. We're going to go ahead and do this. Oh, you guys are so sweet. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to grab another paper plate. Real quick, let me go ahead and grab another paper plate with a paper towel over it. Yes, never knew. Okay, so we're gonna prep this. So we're gonna throw this onto here. What did I do? I didn't need to do that. Hang on. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay. So this is the part where we're gonna go ahead and turn on this front burner right here. We're gonna go ahead and I hope you guys, let me angle you guys a little bit more so you can guys see a little bit. Let me go ahead and close this door. So then we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead over here. This is the fun part. So then we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna do a little, oops. Be careful at home, you guys. Do like here. That's perfect. All right, then, so then we're gonna go ahead, and then it's gonna be like icing tip. Another thing I saw as well. Oh, there we go. Here it goes. So now this is where it's at. That's beautiful. And we're gonna make 2. I think we're gonna try 2, attempt 2 at a time. Oh my gosh, look at you guys talking in Russian. That's awesome. We got some culture here. We got some baking and then we got some Russian talking. That's awesome. This is super cool. There we go. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, this is exciting. It's coming together. So then basically, right. So then basically now, we had to let this wait a minute. We soak it in the oil because it's deep frying. And then we wait a second. We're waiting. Curious what the other one did taste like though. Yeah, the other one did not come out well. All right. So then now basically, it kind of looks like a churro. It's the shape of a churro. How about that? All right. I'm gonna wait. It's very important if you do make this. Very, 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 very important is to keep an eye on it whenever you're cooking with oil, because you do not want your house to set on fire. So bake at your own risk. Yeah, you don't have to let the oil overly warm up. It's starting to cook now. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Now the show is on the road. And I'm just gonna kind of keep rolling it a bit so it keeps that round texture or that round shape. So, hey Ruby, how are you doing, girl? We're making some churros since it's Cinco de Mayo. There we go. So then we're gonna just let it fry. You'll bring the margarita virgin. I'm actually, I'm old enough to drink. I don't look like I'm old enough to drink, but I'm old enough to drink. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Now we're gonna kind of turn it to another side. All right, this is looking good. I'm feeling pretty confident. So, that's true, Ruby. Yeah, it's still early. Hello, what kind of culinary masterpiece will it be? It's gonna be called a churro. I don't know if they have these over in Russia. So basically, what it is it's like it's a Mexican dessert from Mexico, and it's like a pastry that's cinnamon flavored. So I don't know if they have that over in Russia or not. They might. There we go. Look at this, starting to brown. Yeah, it is kind of early for that. You're right. I just realized I have some rum. Maybe I'll have some fun tonight. I don't have tequila. There we go. This is looking good. It's looking good. I'm really excited. I just got a Facebook doctor's appointment. I can't hide from them. Oh my gosh. Well, it's good though that you could do it. It's good though, Ruby, that you're able to still see the doctor though virtually. That you don't have to show up to the you don't have to go to the doctors and risk getting exposed. So that's really good. And I think I'm supposed to let them cool before I put the sugar on them. These are looking quite nice. So, all right. I'm really glad we're getting, it looks like we're getting this on the second try, which is good, which is really good. Second try. First try was a big no. This one's going pretty well. Yeah, she said I'm gonna send a nurse to take blood. Ooh, you're gonna send a nurse to take blood. Oh gosh, that sounds horrible, Ruby. Why is this putting a smile on your face? I'm glad this is putting a smile on your face. I don't do well with blood stuff. So, give me 1 second. You're very okay. That's good, you're doing okay. I think this is almost done. Let's just give it another minute. Oh, you're gonna have crab legs? That's exciting. It's always fun, it's lunchtime. Yeah, it's already like 11:30 over in California. All right, I think this is good. I think this is good. I'm actually gonna chop it in half just to see. Yeah, the inside looks pretty baked. Yeah. All right. We're cooked through. We're looking good. Okay, so then, I burned myself. It's okay though. While this is happening, let's go ahead and pull up the next one. I'm gonna check up on the chat in just 2 seconds, you guys. Okay, so then in a baggie, it's a 1/2 cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons. Perfect. So let's get another bag. And then 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. The north wind meets the sea. There's a river full of memory. That's 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. One second, you guys. And then, all right, then we're gonna put the next ones on. Hey Ashley, how are you doing? Next ones are going to be on now. So, all right. You kind of want to do the same thing. I'm gonna make this one just a teeny bit smaller, like this, like that size. We're gonna do a little bit smaller here. A teeny bit smaller. So then, alrighty then, you guys, let me go ahead and move that over. What's your favorite song from the movie you made? Okay, perfect. Where's the bag that I just had over here? So basically, while it's still warm, I love the sound of the sizzle. I know it's kind of nice. There we go. And we're gonna go put this in this thing. So we're just gonna go ahead. Use a spoon. I think we just need a spoon. I don't even think we need a full-blown spatula. Because that one was falling apart. So then basically you're gonna put it in here. And we're gonna go shake them one by one while they're still kind of warm. Coat them over in cinnamon and sugar. This is looking fantastic. This might be done. Oh my. Let's give it another minute. These are cooking real quick. Those cooked real quick. Yeah, just a bit. Well, that one was falling apart with the. That was falling apart, unfortunately, that one. So it happens. Alrighty then. I think this is good. There. Then we're gonna go ahead and don't that much more left, which is good. And we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then these came out much better than expected, for sure. So now I'll catch up on that beautiful chat for you guys. Because I've been kind of neglecting it. Because this has kind of been distracting. Just a bit. This has been the hard one. I thought this has been the quickest recipe to make, but the hardest one to make. You wouldn't be able to make churros if your life depended on it. I'm barely passing, so it's all good. Give me 1 second while this goes ahead and cooks. I don't know if you guys can see what's happening. There we go. Almost there. Make sure it's cooked through because some of it's burned, some of it's not. But I don't know if you guys can see what's happening. I think this one's good. Alright, I think we're good. So just to make okay, there we go. Then you guys, let me just catch up on the stream here. So I think we did pretty well. This doesn't really look like it has enough to make another one. So there. Stove is off. Just give me 1 second, you guys. Sorry, just like multitasking here. Now you want something sweet. They sound like they would taste good, I know. Okay. So what I did basically was, I like burning myself. So definitely put the order. So we decided to make these. So I put them in a bag. I mixed it around. Let's go ahead and try what I've created. So, wow, those look really good though. I think this ended up turning out pretty decently. Look at that. That looks good. Good. How do you do a taste test? It really burned my finger. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is good. This turned out good. I won. I'm a winner. The stove is off. Things will not catch fire. No, I didn't like them. Sometimes churros can be hit or miss, for sure. It kind of depends. What did you eat it at, like Wetzel's Pretzels? I'm trying to think. I think that's like the main churro place there. Heather, you should. Oh, thanks, Sergey. I don't know about that. Okay. Okay, now I want to come over and teach. So earlier in the stream, I tried making a first batch and the dough was too soft, so I had to redo it. I'll do one at a time for these churros, actually. I missed it. How they taste. They taste so good, Sherry. They came out so good. I'm so proud of myself. Okay. I did it. I'm so happy. So proud of myself. All right, let's mix these up. We can trade. All right, let's mix this up. Mix, mix, mix into the sugar. That ended up being a pass, which is really exciting because I thought I was going to end up just failing the whole video, but nope, we did good. But that's the beauty of a live, you guys, is you guys get to see it all. You guys can see all of it happen, the battles, the stories of just the recipe coming to life. I want to make some. No, you can, Natalie. I put the recipe down below. I might number the steps. I might go back and renumber. Not renumber, but I didn't number them. So, same thing again. So these are really good. I could teach you how to make homemade pierogies. That's the right way. And you can churros. Oh, I'd be down for that. I'm Ukrainian. I'm like a quarter Ukrainian, and I know pierogies, like, originally from Eastern Europe. So, I'm down. I love pierogies. Way to go, Heather. Now you learn how to make them now. Yes, I'm so glad to. You can bring them to Disney when they reopen. I could. I love churros, the best taste in Disneyland. Absolutely. I know Disneyland they make like churros. I think they brought these to Disney World, but like the churro ice cream sandwiches, I think they're at World now. if I recall. I don't know. That's a good question. What are you doing, doggy? She's trying to eat like everything off the ground. So, yay, golden star. I'm so proud of myself. I can't believe it. So, moral to the story, you guys, never give up, because I failed here, first attempt, but I did not give up, and I succeeded. So never give up in life. Mix these around. Make sure we're good. And that's on being nice. Oh wow, you're 98% Polish. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of Polish. Oh, you're Ukrainian too. Torturous now eat them. Ashley love pierogies. Yeah, I'm my great grandmother was born in the Ukraine. So yeah, I'm a quarter Ukrainian. Right, we did it. I'm so proud of myself, you guys. So proud of myself. We have many pierogi houses here. There's a large, oh wow, that's a lot. That's pretty cool. I love pierogies with them in Pennsylvania. Yep, because it's again like that kind of part of the world. That's super cool though. That is super, super cool. Let me just catch up. But if you're willing to teach me churros, I'll teach pierogies. But pierogies, it's a 20. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 24-hour process for the pierogies. Oh gosh, that would be like a 24-hour stream. Oh gosh, let me catch up on this track way back. Way to go, thank you. Oh, you can fancy them with chocolate? That's true. I don't have any chocolate here though. Otherwise I could do that. They want you to go back in June. Oh no, Ruby. I think I'm caught up. Oh, in Russia, there's a I didn't know that, Sergey. There's a dish called a swash shamora, very similar. That's interesting. To my daughter, I wanted to. Oh my gosh, Ruby, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, there. Just catching up. I missed what was in the recipe. It is regular flour. So in my description section down below, I have the full-blown recipe on there. So, oh my gosh, your grandmother was from, oh my gosh, Ruby, wow. I mean, Ashley, wow. So they came all the way from there. Wow. She came here after being liberated. Wow. Just make sure. I'm going to try another one. So. Very good. You make a dapper and share it with us, yeah. It was fun. That was super fun, you guys. Yeah, you're still alive. We succeeded, Jason. We made churros. We succeeded. We succeeded. For those of you that are there. Yo, strawberry filled chip. Ooh, strawberry and cinnamon. Now that sounds good. Frozen. Well, yeah, you can get them at the store frozen, but like they're not as good. They look nice. Thank you. So, I never like what I make. I'm proud of myself. I am proud of myself. Thank you so much, Jason. Yes, we're all proud of you. I know, because it was not starting well. It was not starting well, but now it ended well, so I'm super happy about that. You're right, Ashley. When somebody else like makes food for you, I have to agree on that. Like whenever like my mom cooks me food, or like my grandmother cooks me food, or somebody does, it always tastes better. Exactly. So yeah, I can't believe it, you guys. That was awesome. That was intense for a minute, but it was awesome. The frozen pierogies are horrible. I don't like them as much now. Like I've had frozen pierogies, and then like one time, and I always thought like pierogies were okay. And then one time my mom decided to make like pierogies from scratch, and I'm pretty sure they're not as good as your recipe, Ashley. But then she made it from scratch, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are so good because they were just so doughy and potatoey, and then that like changed my whole love for pierogies. So absolutely. They only make them with cheese over there. They don't sell the potato ones. Well, yeah, we had made ours with potatoes. I didn't know that. So, oh, what did I do? Hang on. Chimo is the national brand of Canada. They have dozens. Oh, wow. The key to a very good pierogi is making the potatoes. Exactly. Making it from scratch. You gotta make, yeah. With me, I can do the bacon because I don't eat meat, so I probably would do it without. Well, I would do it without because I don't eat meat. But the key is, I guess, making it from scratch with pierogies. So, but how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's staying safe back at home. How are your guys' homes doing? Florida, we just reopened. We're slowly opening now. Like slowly, like baby steps. Like restaurants and retail are reopening. Restaurants have to be at like a certain percentage, like 25 outside, 25 inside, I think. Don't quote me on it. Very slowly, they're just reopening. I'm not gonna go to really any openings of restaurants really anytime soon because I feel like it's still a teeny bit too early. But it's baby steps. Baby steps. And then after that, I went out to the beach yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw my Insta story. So I did that. I went to the beach for the first time. I did something exciting in like since March, and that was super fun. The beach. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. Cocoa Beach. Yes, North Florida, like Central and North. It's only 3 counties that aren't doing it. Are Brevard, Bauer? No, is it Bauer? I don't know. It's only like 3 counties in South Florida that aren't doing it. I forget the names. So, what was I gonna say? So yeah, I forget the names, but it's like South Florida. They're still under lockdown, but everywhere else in Florida is in beginning phases of kind of going back to normal-ish. Very slow. We just gotta keep it very slow. So, you just finished the manicure. Oh, I would love to get my nails done. Jason, I'm coming to you when you're doing my nails. They need to be done. So, you and Jen selfies look so cute. Oh, thank you, Jason. We try to be cute. We try to be cute. It was so much. I haven't seen Jen since March 13th. So I was like so giddy. I was like, ouch, Jen. I was like jumping up and down. Boward, that's the one. I forget the names. I'm not good at that sometimes with counting names. I love Cocoa Beach. I know, Cocoa Beach is just, I love it there. It was my first time going. Believe it or not, I lived in Florida almost 12 years, and I've never been to Cocoa Beach. So it was like really like such a treat going. I haven't been to a beach though since my Caribbean cruise, which was 2 years ago. Because I went to Alaska, but that's not really like a beach vacation, even though that was like on the water. So it was super fun. Did you guys get a boogie board? So we found them at Publix, but they were foam based, and those aren't really that good. That's what Jen said. I mean, I had one when I was like a kid, like a foamy one. She wants to get a better one, so I think we're looking for a better boogie board. Hey Jason, do your fingers look all nice now? Oh yeah, how did you give yourself a manicure and look all good? One time in Destin, I thought I was driving over the grass, but it was sand and I got stuck. LOL. So guys had to help me. Oh gosh. They had to dig you out of the sand. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. I've never been to Destin. I heard though it's really pretty up there. Boward, yes, towards Miami, yes. We opened with some restrictions yesterday. Okay, so some restrictions in Missouri. Okay. What do you think you'll try next? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question, Ruby. I don't know. Maybe I'll take some ideas from you guys. If you guys have any fun suggestions, absolutely let me know. So, when do you think you'll go back into stores, Heather? Me, I've been to some stores during this pandemic. I've gone in and just kind of like, you know, didn't touch my face, wash your hands and touch your face. For like little things here and there. Jen made me a mask. I'll just show you guys. It's over here. So Jen made me a mask. I'm super excited. She made me a mask. It's super good. So I'm gonna start wearing this when I go out. So basically with that, I'm gonna start wearing that, but I'm gonna slowly start going back into stores, like baby steps. It's all just baby steps. So otherwise, like, I'm just gonna be careful. I went to Vineland Outlets Mall. Oh, was it like really, was it very crowded? Oh, there was only 4 stores open. Oh, interesting. How was it though? Like, was there like a lot of people? Were a lot of people like, oh my gosh, things are open? Or was it like kind of mellow? Because Coco was like pretty mellow. Not everything was open over there. So it was pretty mellow. Bourchettes, it's vegan even. What's wow, I'm gonna Google that. A BORSCHT. Interesting, I've never heard of that. I need to go look that up for sure. Interesting. Looks like fun. And Jen, you and Jen at the beach. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh, we had such a great time. It's just nice like being out in like just the sunshine and hearing the ocean. Like, I love the beach. Like, it's one of those things. I love the beach. Like, I love it. And I don't know why I don't go more. So it was like just this great feeling came over me. And oh, it's a beetroots. Oh, interesting. So, oh my gosh, it was just so much fun. I did take some video footage. I'm probably gonna make it into a vlog and release it later this week. So that's what I think that's I think gonna be like the main plan, is turning that into a vlog. I don't like it because I don't like beets. I feel like I've tried beets. I don't know. Do I have something on my face? Probably do. I'm a mess. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So, oh my gosh, though, I had a lot of fun. It was super fun being in the water, and I don't know, it just felt normal, which felt really nice, even because things aren't quite normal at the moment. So it's an Eastern European. Oh, so it's a soup. Interesting. Oh, it's Christmas time. Gotcha. Interesting. You live so close to the beach. You need to go more. I'm west of Orlando. Jen is a little bit closer, and Peter a little bit closer because they're east-ish, kind of. So they are a little bit closer. I'm about an hour and 15 from Cocoa Beach from my house. So it's a little bit more of a drive for me. I do live a teeny bit closer to the Gulf, I think. I don't know, it's weird. The Gulf's weird because I do live closer to the Gulf, but the beaches itself, to get to them, there isn't, I don't think, any like, I don't want to say direct path, but it's always like, I live close to Clearwater, but Clearwater's like a 2-hour drive. So, and avoid the sun. Well, that's the thing that worked out well. We went in the evening and we got to avoid the sun. So it wasn't that bad. I didn't even need to put sunscreen on. I didn't get burned. So I like beet juice with apples, but you can't use too much beet. So otherwise it caught, oh wow, I didn't know that. Beet soup, basically, it's very, very bitter. I probably wouldn't like it if it's very, very bitter. Interesting. So yeah, I love Clearwater. I've been to beaches near Clearwater. I've never been to exactly Clearwater. We used to a lot take our dogs to these. We used to take my two dogs before we ended up with Jojo and Freddie, when Clara was still alive, and when and Lucky. We used to take him to the dog beach called Fort DeSoto, which Fort DeSoto is like this dog-friendly beach on the west coast of Florida. Dogs everywhere, and we used to take them a lot, and then we stopped because I don't think they had a lot of fun. So California's going to reopen soon. They're in stages too. LA should be open this week. Oh my gosh, wow. Ashley doesn't sound good with the, yeah, it's with the beets, yeah. I have a recipe for Welch chili. Oh my gosh. Dill, beets, and potatoes, salt, pepper, maybe turnip. Oh wow. Were there any cute guys at the beach yesterday? There wasn't a lot of people there. That's funny. No, there wasn't a lot of like people there. So, no, there was not. But that's okay. I was happy to hang out with Jen. And then there is no in between. Oh, salt. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Wow. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to adjust something on my phone. Whoops. I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, well, wait, let me catch up. We don't know a lot yet, but we're still following the 6 feet part. Yes, absolutely. I think in general, follow that till further into like forever, for like a really long time. Just stay apart. 6 feet apart. I don't know. This is not really 6 feet apart what I'm doing, but like 6 feet apart, mask on, don't touch your face, wash your hands, all that good stuff. So pronounced Borsha. Borsha. Okay. I didn't know that was the way it was pronounced. I'm officially going to Sambo the beach. I think is that a beach? I think that's a beach. And staying in a Cativa. What? That sounds pretty exciting, Ashley. Wow. That's pretty cool. I wish I was doing exciting stuff like that. For 4 nights. Oh, wow. 6 feet apart, aka the length of a I saw that. Oh my gosh, I saw a meme going around Facebook with like Canada. Because hockey's super big in Canada, and they're like, say the length of a hockey stick apart, and that cracked me up. Because my dad's a huge Lightning fan. So like we got such a kick out of it. Rented a cottage. Oh, you're renting a cottage. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to figure out if we can still buy things. You can still buy things from Shop Disney. Absolutely. They have stuff going on still. Like the ears, like the monthly ears that came out. You can still get those like when those go up. So yeah, you can still shop at Shop Disney. They're still running. I don't know if there's any shipping delay times because of all this, but you can still buy stuff. I love hockey. Yeah, I don't know if you can see in the background. Oops. We got a lightning flag. So I don't know what's going to happen with the season with hockey. I know there's been talks that they want to do it at the end of the summer. So of trying to do the Stanley Cup. I don't know what's going to happen with that though. I know there's been talks. Yeah, some people don't know what 6 feet apart's like. I know. There's been times like I was at the store, I'm like, stay away from me, people. I love the Lightning. Yes. Oh my gosh, my dad is a huge Lightning fan. Like he's like a huge Lightning fan. My brothers like it, but like he's more of the hockey guy in the family, I would want to say. So yes, he's a ticket holder as well. He is like a half season ticket holder. So yeah, so he used to go like a lot, but since all of a sudden, there's no hockey. So he's been like a little bit bummed about that. But it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. We are huge St. Louis Blues fans and have been in for, oh wow, that's a long time. They just won the cup last year, if I recall. Or they were in the Stanley Cup, I think. I was a Lightning ticket holder most of your life. That's super cool. Blackhawks. Oh, the Blackhawks. I remember they won a bunch of times, like a few years ago, if I recall. I was born with skates on. You were born with skates on. That's so cool. That's cool. It's funny, I really like ice skating. When I was on my cruise, I went ice skating because they had an ice skating rink, and that was super duper fun. So I would love to go again because it was fun. We just keep the cup for we could just keep the cup for 2 years. I get it, Sherry. It's like, no, we're just gonna keep it with all that. Like with the Stanley Cup Finals, when it was here in Tampa, they played the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks won that year, but the videos from being there are on my Facebook. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that's another funny thing. My brother was in a commercial for the Lightning. I guess you were like videoing the fans and stuff, and we were just watching the commercial, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's Stan, my older brother. He was just there, and you just see like this intense look on his face. He's there like all like excited, jumping up and down or something. It was so funny. He made it his profile picture for a while. But yeah, there's Dan in the commercial, just like all excited. So yeah, it was that. I remember that. I think that was 5 years ago they were in the cup, but they didn't win. But yeah, it was like 5 years ago, and that was really stressful because they didn't win, because we had some grumpy men in my house. Your poor mom, Dapper. Oh, I know, you must have that must have been a fun childhood though, on skates. They're talking about having games in my city with no fans. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be weird, because like hockey fans, I feel like, are very loud and they're very proud of their sport. So wow, 3 of 4 AHL cities are having all the games. Oh, interesting. All the games. Oh, so they're only gonna host it. Interesting. That's interesting, because I don't know what they're gonna do, because like the playoffs were about to start ish, I think, in March. Again, like with sports, I kind of know sports, but I don't overly know sports. But I think the playoffs were about to start, and I know the Lightning, I think we're on track to make the playoffs. So your brother is famous. I know, it was just so funny because there's just Dan cheering. It was so funny. I have mixed feelings about having sports with fans at all. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like obviously now it's not safe to have fans. I wonder if I guess we're just going to see where this thing goes. Because I know like football, they've been talking about fans, and my brother's like, if they don't have football this year, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. So that's what's going to be really interesting, is to see with football. Because again, my brothers are really into football. If they're going to have it, that's going to be real interesting. So, oh yes, who do you like? Because I know you're Canadian. So, did I tell you how they're on Easter Day, when I was leaving the grocery store, this couple walked up to my car and asked for money, but I didn't have any, and he spat. Oh my gosh, he spit on your car because he didn't want to give him money? Oh my gosh, that's horrible. That's like the worst. I've had that happen to me, where like people on the side of the road were begging for money and trying to like knock on my window, and I just was like looking away, because it's like, I don't know if they're gonna like who knows what they're gonna do, because they looked weird. I don't know. A mini season in my city than the playoffs in neutral cities. Interesting. I'd rather have sports with no fans than no sports at all. I agree with Sherry on that. Because this is gonna like, it's going to be very interesting because that's another thing. They also like the Giants, my brothers, and New York's still like a hot spot. So I don't know if there's been talks of maybe possibly moving their season to another city. It's very interesting. So the Canucks, that makes sense. Vancouver. That's Vancouver, right? I think that's Vancouver. Now, Jason, I had a guy mad at me when I was visiting Utah and gets mad. Oh my gosh, he got mad at you. What happened, Ruby? It's literally the name. You're right, the Canucks. Oh gosh, it's super funny. People are so rude, Jason. They really are rude. They really are. Jason, don't give people money ever groceries around the street. I don't know if they're dangerous. That's the thing with me. Like, I feel bad if like somebody is going through, like I do. Like, I feel really bad. But it's like, I don't know if they're gonna, as like a young girl, I don't know if they're gonna like, if I give them $1, if they're gonna try to like jump into my car. You don't know. I had safety first. What else? Sorry, Dapper. I realized once I looked at the name. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm dying to watch them. I know. I hope they have football this year. I don't know what my brothers are going to do with themselves. It's going to be real bad. We need sports to cheers. I feel like that's just another, I think that would definitely raise people's spirits, even if they'd have fans, games with no fans at arenas. Even if they have that, I feel like it's something. I feel like it's something, like it's not nothing. Well, isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. Oh, story time. Story time's always fun. Come up with your crazy stories of people, you guys. I get scared driving alone. I almost had a few people hit my car and I'm like, oh no, you don't. Oh my gosh, yesterday I almost had somebody hit my car driving to Peters to meet Jen. It was scary. People are wild on the road. That's all I'm gonna say. So rude. They look like people who could be on the tire. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Oh my gosh. I can't go to Target. Why can't you go to Target anymore, Ashley? Like you're no longer allowed to go to Target. Oh my gosh. Did you get like kicked out of Target? Do you buy too much stuff at Target? Why can you no longer go to Target? I know I'm poor now. You want to hear a story? Here it is. I'm ready to hear a story. And now I'm interested. Why can't Ashley go to Target? Yes, when that happens to me, Jason, I just say a prayer for them and look up and say, God, thank you, and watch over me and never be in his shoes. Exactly. I think that's the best thing, Ruby. You're totally right about that. Yes. Keep your doors locked. I always keep my doors locked because you never know. You never know. Katie, you should buy a dash cam for your car. That's your new baby. So I bought bras. Oh gosh, I brought bras. And the cashier didn't ring everything up properly. Okay. It's interesting. Keep going. So I went back with the merchandise because it didn't fit anyways. Okay. It did not fit. Okay. That happens. I bought clothes before that didn't fit me and then I had to return them. And then they said our cashiers don't make mistakes. Ooh. Okay, I just watched Tiger King and they really do, and she do that to her. That's a mystery. Jason, I know I thought that, then again, I work at the, oh my gosh. So they imply that you stole it. What? That's weird, but why would they, if you're bringing back the item, wow. So you've been oh my gosh. Wow. That's intense. That's intense, Ashley. Wow. I guess the moral to the story is when you go to Target, just check your receipt and make sure they ring up everything. Oh my gosh, he wanted money, but I didn't have it at the time. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, Ruby. Did you really do that to her husband? Wow. I'm just trying to catch up on this chat. Because they didn't ring it up. When I tried to exchange it, they said I stole it. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. But the ad cashier name is what the register I went to. That's wow. Wow, that's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that, Ashley. That is wow. Yes, Carol Baskin fed her husband to Tiger. Reese, he just jumps right at it. And is like, yeah, she fed her husband to a tiger. I don't know, for some reason, like, it looks like my teeth are like twisted, but they're not. It's like it's angled. It's weird. But they had a cashier name on the register. Those beepy alarm things go off all the time because cashiers forgot to inactivate. Oh, that's another thing too with clothes, is I always have to make sure they take off the thingy, because there's been times I've gotten home from like Kohl's and they forgot to take off the thing. So, and then like you have to go back, and then like it's annoying. But their cashiers don't make mistakes. Wow. I don't know. Could you like fight them on that? Could you get like, can you like fight them and like be like, hey, I didn't steal this. Like, can you like get like a lawyer? Like, I'm gonna have to watch Tiger King. I was catching up on the new shows. I haven't watched it yet. Now I'm curious. I might have to watch it because everybody else is watching it. So yeah, I have to call corporate. You should fight them off about that. That's if you didn't do that. You didn't steal it. So, and besides, people do make mistakes. We're human. So she probably made a mistake. So they should not hold that back from you. Wow, Katie, you live and work in a prison. That's pretty intense. I like prison talk. Yes, you need to watch Tiger King. Sometimes people get knocked down so many times they give up and end up angry at the world. If only they give up, would they find a new path? That's so true, Ruby. That is so true. You're so right about that. So, absolutely, like, always try to better yourself. Because they literally escorted me to my car to make sure. Oh my. Yeah, I would call corporate. I would get like a lawyer, because like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yeah, poor Ashley. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. I'm sorry if I'm jumping subject to subject. That's kind of me. We have all these conversations, but it's super fun. I love talking to you guys. Like, this is a lot of fun. Oh, like my tooth looks like weird, because like when I go like this, it doesn't look crooked, but then it's weird. I think I have something in my teeth. I guess, like, back this up a little bit. So, but this is fun. We're having two conversations. Heather, you need to watch Tiger King. Oh, I know, Reese. I know. I need to. I have the Tiger King mask now, so now I have to. So, Jason, yes, military prison. A lot of drama goes on there. Reese, I'm gonna watch Tiger King after watching Hollywood. Hollywood, that's interesting. I shop at the same Safeway all the time. I went back once with my receipt and didn't get my bacon, and they gave me a free bacon. Oh, that's nice. That's super nice that you show them and been like, you rung this up and you didn't put them in my bag. Like, it happens with all that. Oh, Outer Banks. I've heard so many good things about Outer Banks. My parents watched it and they said it was really good. It's like a treasure story. So you guys should definitely check it out. I know it's like PG-13, so it's not like for kids, but I've heard a lot of good things. Oh my gosh. Your kitty did that? Aww. She wants to talk on the stream. I like to watch dramas, but not be in the drama. I'm with Jason on that. Absolutely. Like 90 Day Fiancé. I like watching 90 Day Fiancé, but I would never want to be on it. I would want to be like the friend of the person that was on it that's like, don't do it. Don't date that guy. Heather, because after you watching Tiger King, you can then tell us if you think Carol better husband. Here's the thing, I haven't watched did I say Lion King? Tiger King. I haven't watched Tiger King. I've never seen it. However, I do think Carol did feed her husband to the tiger. His husband disappears. Lady works at a tiger place. What else would you do when you really think of it? When you really sit there and think of it, like, that's the perfect place to hide a husband, is feed it to a bunch of tigers. Outer Banks is so good. Hollywood is a little bit too raunchy for you, just a fair warning, but it's, I mean, I watched Game of Thrones, so I don't know. I might have to check it out. Guys, watch What We Do in the Shadows. Ooh, What We Do in the Shadows. What's that about? Now that sounds interesting. What We Do in the Shadows. I like the title of that already. Yes, Ruby, I wish I had added more. They had added more famous people in it. Interesting. So it's about like famous people, Hollywood? Future, yes, Heather. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's my prediction. I've never seen Tiger King. But yeah, that's interesting. Hollywood. So what is that about Hollywood? So it's about like famous people. Just skip the naughty parts. Yeah, I just usually, if there's anything like too naughty, I'm just kind of like lose my eyes, because like, you know. But I've watched Game of Thrones, and that's a very naughty show. So I think I can handle it. If you've seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, it's the same thing, but it's set in the name. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. Well, Carol did say something about, oh gosh. That's another theory. That's interesting. Yeah. The ladies were great in it. I forget the names of those actresses. Interesting. I'll have to look it up. It's probably some big names, I would think. Kind of. Sort of. I love Game of Thrones. I love GOT. Oh my gosh, Jason. Game of Thrones. I'm not a big fan. I don't know if I like the way it ended. I don't want to say any spoilers unless you guys all have seen it. I don't like the way it ended. I felt like they just jumped. There should have been more development before they jumped into certain things. That's all I'm going to talk about. What We Do in the Shadows is an American mockumentary comedy horror television series. Oh, it's a comedy? Oh gosh. That's interesting. I need to see Judy Garland movie. Have you seen that? Oh, so is it about Judy Garland? That's interesting. It's Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Yes, but she went to the store for milk at 3 a.m. She went to the store for milk at 3 a.m. Okay, that's a little bit suspicious, Reese. Just a tad, I want to say. I didn't know what was so great about Game of Thrones. I know, I'm like the only one. My mom wasn't too crazy about it. She tried watching it, and she just couldn't get into it. I feel like you need, like, with Game of Thrones, it was funny when I first started watching it. I would only watch like an episode a day because I felt like it was a lot for me to handle at the time. Now I feel like I can watch anything, but like at the time it was like my first really real bloody show that I watched. So like I would watch it like one episode at a time because I felt like, okay, this is a lot. This is a lot for me to handle in my opinion. So, but I can see where people didn't like it. The series follows 4 vampire roommates in the New York City. Oh, it's about vampires. I love vampires. So nope, not a fan. Not a fan. It was too rushed. It was. I just feel like they needed like 2 episodes to get to that point. They needed 2 episodes. I'm not saying like they needed 10 episodes, just 2, because it was like it was literally like a light switch. So Hollywood opens your eyes from what happened in the past to a young man trying to get into Hollywood, but the rich lady shocked him more. Oh my gosh. That's interesting. Season 7 got me into Game of Thrones, so I caught up before the season finale of 7. Okay. I started watching, I think there was like a big gap between 6 and 7. There was like a big gap between those seasons. I started watching in 2016 is when I started. 2016. I watched it. I caught up. There were 6 seasons at the time, so I watched it from 1 to 6. And then I watched 7 and 8 live. So I know it's very strange. Who goes to the store for milk at 3 a.m.? People that do that stuff. People that, slip their husband into the tiger pen, do stuff to their husband and slip it to go to the tigers. Yeah. It takes you, oh, interesting. Wow, that's really interesting, Ruby. Wow. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I'll have to check that out. Because, I'm pretty sure, like in the 40s and stuff, it wasn't legal back then. So I'm pretty sure it was definitely, with all that. That's interesting. And which ladies did too. Wow. That's interesting. I'll have to check out Hollywood. Is that on Netflix? I'll have to check it out. I need to watch Outer Banks. I need to sit down and watch that. Interesting fact about Outer Banks, you guys, but this is what my mom told me because she was telling me a little bit about it, is it took place in the Outer Banks, but it was filmed in Charleston, South Carolina. Because a lot of people were saying that watch the show that live in the Outer Banks. They're like, this isn't the Outer Banks. This looks nothing like the Outer Banks. They were like, this looks nothing like the Outer Banks. And it wasn't filmed there. I don't know why it wasn't filmed there. Well, they do sell milk at stores at 3 a.m. or else they wouldn't be open. But let's just go to the store and grab a cup and grab a thing of milk. 3 a.m. I think they keep stores open for emergencies if I don't know, you need medicine. I don't know. But it has a happy ending. Okay, that's good. As long as it has a happy ending, that's good. But that's good. That makes me happy. But the thing is that no one actually knows if the store Kara went to was ooh, nobody knows if it was open. Oh. That's a good question. That's interesting. Well, if you guys probably heard this. They're making it into a TV series, and Nick Cage, I don't know who that is. I feel like I've heard of him. He's gonna play Joe. Why? Whatever the guy's name is in there. I've never seen it, but he's playing something. Back to the Future. Oh, Back to the Future's on Netflix? What? I've never seen Back to the Future. I know. I don't know why I've never seen it. So, Reese, you better not put her down. She's watching. Oh no. Next thing you know, Reese, I bet you Reese would be the type he would come over from England with his family if he comes back next year. And he'd be like, did you kill your husband? I get to see Reese Splata asking her, did you kill your husband? So, I don't like scary, evil movies. Otherwise, I'm willing to watch movies and give a movie a chance. I agree. I'm not overly into horror. I'm one of those people, if I watch a scary movie, I'm like this, kind of, and peeking out, or I'm hiding it in the couch. I agree. And then when there's jump scares, oh my gosh, I'm always like, ah! So, I agree with you, Ruby. You're laughing. It's super funny. Yeah, I don't know. I need to watch. There's so many shows I need to watch. I've been like so bad. I would be the one, the flat out Oscar. I could see Reese doing that. Oh my gosh. I could see Reese doing that. You go down with Peter and Jen, and I'll come down too. You ask for that, and I'll just run because I don't want to be fed to the tigers. So, you know what they need to do? I just do Jaws on Netflix, based in originally in the 50s. I never watched it. Oh, I've never seen Jaws. Jaws is pretty good. It's a classic. It's like it's not that scary. Jaws, I can handle it. It's basically like the shark that eats people. So I hate he took care of his estate, but she still got all his money. Oh, it's just during the Hollywood show. If I asked her, I need backup because she might pay me $10. I don't know. You're not getting backup from me, Reese. I don't know. Maybe Peter. Maybe Peter can give you backup. So it's on Netflix. Okay, I need to check that out. There's so many shows. So many shows, so many movies. And now is the time to do it. Like I keep telling myself, now is the time to catch up. I actually finished Kingdom Hearts, the second game. And I've had it for like a while now. I've had it for a teeny bit over a year. And I never was able to start the second one because I'm like, I'm busy. I'm like streaming at the parks. I'm with my friends. So I actually was able to sit down and actually play it. And I beat it. And it was super exciting. I was like, yes, 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 yes. I was like so excited. And some of the battles in that game were not easy. They were not easy, like at all. And I did it. I did it. I was so excited. I was so proud of myself. So I'm starting, I think Birth by Sleep is the next one. I don't know if you guys are into Kingdom Hearts at all. I'm gonna play that. I was told not to play the others. I tried Chain of Memories. That was super frustrating, so I'm not gonna do that. And I've heard the others are they're okay. They're just decent. I don't know. I may give them a go. We'll see how it goes. And then after I do that, I'm going to buy the third one. And they have Tangled World. They have Tangled World in the third game. So you should get Disney Park game from Xbox and do a stream. Oh, that'd be fun. The thing is though, I have PlayStation. I'm a PlayStation girl. So I wouldn't be able to do that. I don't know exactly how it is with streaming with video games. That'd be fun, but I don't know if they would work out very well. Reese, Carol is a big woman. You need several back. Yeah, I've seen pictures of her, like with the hey, all you cool cats and kittens. So she's not a little lady. Nicolas Cage. Oh, I like him, Nicolas Cage. Yeah, he's gonna play the whatchamacallit. What's the guy's name? Oh, Joe Exotic? I've heard everybody talk about Joe Exotic. Was that it? I don't know. Right? She's just been accused, right? Just hire a wrestler bigger than that's all. You just gotta hire somebody. Yeah. I don't know. Reese would know. He watches the show. Ruby, have you seen The City of Angels? Ooh, The City of Angels. Wait, what's this now from Reese? Hang on, let me check something. Oh, thank you so much, Reese, for your super chat in pounds. Oh, thank you so much, because Carol killed her husband and fed it to a tiger. Yes. Thank you for your super chat, Reese. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Because I'm still new to the super chats, I still get like super duper excited. So, but yeah, I totally agree. So yay. Oh my gosh. Yes, thanks for SC. Yes. No, yeah, that's whatchamacallit. Yeah. I know, I feel like I've heard of the City of Angels. I've never checked it out though. I've never checked it out. It's a beautiful movie. Okay. City of Angels. What's it about? I feel like I know what's it about. I'm like too close to this camera and it's making me look weird. Yeah. If you like, oh, Nicolas Cage is in that. Okay. Gotcha. Are you going to do a cruise review of a Disney play watch along? That's not a bad idea, Ruby. We might do a concert later this week, but we are going to practice. Like, that's going to happen. We're going to sit down in the evening and we're going to practice. Or we're going to definitely do some sort of practicing because I'm not going to go out there again and look silly because that was not fun. I mean, it was fun, but like, I didn't practice and it made my voice go all over the place. So, yeah. Do a cruise review of the Disney play watch along. Oh my gosh, I would love to do I miss cruising. I miss it so much. Like, it's not even funny. My mom, oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard. You know what she said to me? She's like, we should be the first ones to go. That way you can vlog it. And I'm like, are you serious? I don't know if I want to be the guinea pig. She's like, you can do it so you can vlog it. And I'm like, I don't know about that, Mom. I don't know if I want to be the guinea pig. As much as I want to get back and be fun to vlog it, I don't know if I want to be the guinea pig. I don't know. Because it's going to be interesting when cruising goes back. Right now, everything's pushed back till August. I know Carnival pushed back many of their sailings till August. I don't know about, I don't know if they're doing that with all of them. They might extend it. I don't know. Some of the shows are very interesting. Oh, yes, on cruise ships, absolutely. Hello, Eswalda. I love churros with chocolate. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, they came out really good. I'll show you. They came out good. I kind of messed up the first time around, but then we got it the second try. So that was super exciting. Let me just make sure I got it on the chat for a minute. So super duper fun. So yeah, so basically I think my streaming schedule is I think we're gonna do another singing one, I think. Well, most likely. We just need to practice. We're gonna do that later this week. I think that's gonna be the plan, is later this week. Then I think we're gonna also do another special on Friday where I'm gonna have a surprise guest. So is Reese in here? I didn't see him. He's somewhere, I think, in there. So that's kind of the plan. And I also have the beach video. That's going to be my plan. That's going to be my plan for this week. So, yeah. And, yeah, so we're just going to continue. You know, obviously, we have no news from Disney yet, if they are going to reopen. So, and as soon as we all hear something, you guys will be the first to know. So, it should be interesting. So, yeah, if anybody has any last things to say, any last questions about the dessert we made today, any last questions in general, now's the time to ask, because I think I'm going to start slowly wrapping up. So now is your time to ask your questions. Churros con cream. What's a churros con? It's just a regular churro. I don't know what the con creamy is. I can't wait for the news. I can't wait for the news either, Natalie. I agree. So. I agree. Oh, I didn't know. I had Reese. I didn't say hi. I didn't say hi. That's funny. I know this was so much fun. It was so much fun getting to talk to you guys. As much as I'm like all over the place with trying to bake these churros, and I still have like a lot of fun with you guys. You guys have definitely made this quarantine life so much easier. Like, you guys really have helped me through it. You guys really, really have helped me, and that means a lot. That means a lot. So we're just gonna, hopefully, I don't know, maybe June we'll be back at the parks. So, oh, concrete meat with meat, it takes a Anna Oswald saying churros. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I didn't know what that was. So yeah, you guys. Yeah, I don't know. If you got, I don't know. I gotta come up with more ideas for the near future. We're gonna still have a fun month ahead. It's May. It's still early May, so yeah. Oh, I love you too, Natalie. I love all of you guys. You guys are the best. I could not ask for better viewers like you guys. Like, I could not have had better viewers. Like, you guys are just so great. Ruby, Reese changed his name because he's scared of Carol. It was fun talking about Carol. Oh, that's so funny. I don't know, Tiger King's a fun subject to talk about for sure. It is for sure. Yeah, so I still gotta watch. There's so many movies I need to watch too on Disney Plus. If you guys have any suggestions, put them in the chat really quickly before I turn it off. Put some stuff in the chat. So you should do a Galaxy's Edge lunch wrap next time. That'd be fun. That's something to consider. I might stick with more. I like baking more than cooking, so I'll probably stick to more of that. Yeah, I'll probably stick to more of baking, I want to say. Brainstorm some ideas for your stream. Free streams, putting on my thinking cap. Okay, Natalie, now just putting on her thinking cap. Yeah, anything, you know, I'm down. I'm open-minded. Yeah, stay at home, watch others go out in the water. If you don't get eaten by the shark, by the shark, then go out. Yes. Yeah, that's all. Like, that's what I've been doing. I'm just kind of still like social distancing. I'm not going to do anything too crazy. We watched Cinderella 2 yet. Oh, Cinderella 2. Oh my gosh, I need to check that out. I've never seen Cinderella 2, so I'll have to check that out. So many movies. There's so many movies I need to see. I need to watch like some in like the 80s. Oh, the girls liked it. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, Sawyer and Jalen. That's so cute. I'm sure I would have loved it as like a child. Hello, Mindy. Why did Reese take her tiger? That's a good question. That's a good question. Baked veggie lasagna. Ooh, I love myself with some lasagna. That's a good suggestion. That's a good suggestion. Lasagna. So, oh, hey, Ashley. Welcome back. I called Target. You called Target. How did that go? I want to hear how this went before we turn off the stream, because now I'm curious. Because Twitter wasn't working. Okay. You called Target because Twitter wasn't working. Okay. Because you were going to tweet them, probably. Pizza burgers. Okay, that's interesting ideas. Probably do more with bake stuff. Ruby, he talks so much. Just like, they reached out and asked me to contact them. I did. Okay, that's good. You contact them. Then what happened? Oh, okay. And they didn't respond. Oh, you know the reason why they might not respond? Because everything with the pandemic, everything might be like chaotic. Forgot about that. I don't know. I would just keep trying. Oh, so you're no longer trespass. Oh. So when I call them no longer trespass. Interesting. So did they take that away? Interesting. But for my troubles, they offered me a $10. They should give you a gift card. If they're accusing you of stealing and you didn't steal, they should give you some sort of gift card. I would want more than a $10 gift card, but my troubles, they offered me, but they didn't respond on Twitter again. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah. That was good you called. You just went straight to calling. If they're not answering you on social media, yeah, just go straight to Target. And they only offered a $10 gift card. I mean, if you're allowed to go back to Target, that's pretty good. But I wouldn't know if I would want, I feel like I would need more than that. Yeah, $10 is $10. That's right. Yeah, I would want like a $200 gift card. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream. If you haven't yet, I would absolutely love you to subscribe. If you can hit the notification bell. If you could share this with your friends and family, give the stream a thumbs up, comment below. You guys have a great, give the stream a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Your vacation is out there. Let me see. I want to make sure I finish the event.